As much as people refuse to believe it, the company one keeps does have an impact and an influence on their everyday choices. You should never be remorseful in making the necessary changes to determine who you allow in your inner circle. In doing so, your circle may decrease in size, but it will increase in value. Jim Rohn said it best, and I quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend your time with." My advice based on this quote, be very selective of your circle. Hello, entrepreneurs of the world. I am Yolande Wallace. Thanks for tuning in with us here again at Inspire Academy, where we develop the mind of the entrepreneur. Today we will be looking at the topic, your circle, your mirror. Your growth starts now. Your circle, your mirror is a very pertinent topic that will force you to make decisions about people who have been a permanent figure in your life. These people truly reflect who you are and will ultimately determine what you will achieve. You will be able to look at the type of symbiotic relationship that nature shares with us and then apply that awareness to your current situation. Does your circle provide a mutualistic relationship? That is, one where both partners benefit from the association. Is it a commensal relationship where one benefits and the other neither gains or loses? Or parasitic relationship where one consistently benefits and the other is always suffering? When you look at the 5 people that you spend the most time with, do they inspire you? Are they challenging themselves? Are you able to learn from them? Do your conversations with them lend to your growth and success? Do they pull for your greatness? In Jamaica, the country where I am from, we have a popular saying, "Show me a company and I'll tell you who you are." Irrespective of what you may think, we are all heavily judged by the company we keep. So, be very purposeful with your company selection. For example, have you ever had a friend, family member, or an associate whose values did not align with yours? It might have been very evident to you that there were some degrees of disconnect, even though you made the choice to do nothing about fixing the situation by terminating the alliance because of various reasons. One such reason could have been it was a toxic situation and fear was a driving force which ruled logic. It might have been that if you had addressed the concerns, it would have led to a confrontation, and you detest confrontations. Or you did not think it was necessary to end the relationship because you thought their behavior was independent of you and did not and would not affect you in any way, shape, or form. I am here to tell you that the things you ignore will not just magically go away. You are fully responsible for the things you allow. By ignoring the signs, the energy, and the negative impact it has on you, you are preventing your own growth. As entrepreneurs, we need people around us that will inspire, motivate, and most importantly, hold us accountable. I must warn you, cleaning house is never easy, but it is necessary. If you are, stop at the moment and make a conscious effort to resist blaming others for where you are in life. You are the architect of your destiny. You and you alone hold the key to your happiness, to your success, and you alone have the power to prevent your own growth. This is your life. Take control and live it the way you want to, and not by other people's timelines or expectations. You may now ask, how do I do this? Because it is easier said than done. First, begin to look at where you want to end up. That is, where do you see your company in the future? An entrepreneur's journey is already very challenging, and you honestly do not want to bring people along who will only add to it by making it more difficult. The next task is for you to examine the 5 people you spend the most time with. I have devised 4 categories of people for you to be aware of. They are toxic people, gossipers, complainers, and dream killers. Let us look at them individually. But first, I want you to examine the list to see if you belong to a particular group. You see, it is always easier to point the finger at someone else. However, to make a permanent change and not repeat our patterns, one must first examine oneself. There is nothing wrong with identifying your own inadequacies. The problem lies when you have identified them but fail to make the change to do and be better. This is what will stem your growth. You cannot require of others that which you are not willing to change in yourself. Number 1, toxic people. The dictionary defines toxic as causing unpleasant feelings, harmful, or malicious. It is wise to learn that not all toxic people are easily identified. Sometimes they are very subtle in their delivery, but that gut feeling that you get, wondering if they were being a particular way or not, may be right. That is often your guiding light. Obviously, there needs to be a trend. Just because a person does something once, it does not mean that they are toxic. Please use your discretion. Number 2, gossipers. The dictionary describes a gossiper as a person who talks idle talk or rumors, especially about the personal or private affairs of others. You may not be the one talking, but you constantly facilitate the other person's gossiping habits by providing a listening ear. Number 3, complainers. This may be the category of people that will be the easiest to identify. Oftentimes, they do not want a solution for the problem they are complaining about. And if you constantly make the time for them to complain, you are wasting your time. Notice I did not say they are wasting your time, because time is given. You give your time to those around you. Taking full responsibility is the only way to change the outcome. Number 4, dream killers. Have you ever shared your dreams or aspirations with someone, and it does not matter how good it is or how many people it will benefit? Their reaction is always negative. They are quick to tell you the reasons why you cannot do something. They will even go as far as to say, I have tried it and it did not work, or that's too hard for you, or some version of, who do you think you are? Be very wary of this type of person, as dreams are like seeds that need water to grow. And at the dream stage, you need people around you who will encourage and guide you. Taking the time to examine the people who will walk this journey with you is so important. You need to determine very early that not everyone who starts this journey with you will end with you. Be open to accepting all kinds of people along the way. They will all be your tutors, but be very cautious with who you let in your innermost circle. Find people who will be happy for you when things are good and encourage you when they are not. They should help to motivate you to act by staying true to your purpose. They should help you to keep you humble. Positive people will add to your success, but negative people will diminish it tremendously. I will leave you with this famous quote. The author is unknown, but it says, "Sometimes people come into your life for a moment, a day, or a lifetime. It doesn't matter the time they spend with you, but how they impacted your life." So I say, enjoy the ride and learn what you must along the way. But when it has come to an end, and be ready and okay with letting go. Please like, comment, and share this video with everyone you know. Remember to subscribe so that each week when we post a new tutorial, you will be notified. Be bold, be great, be unapologetically you.